The Idol Master series has had a fairly significant impact on Japan and Japanese culture, as it became a trendsetter for the anime and music world. Idol voice actresses had been fairly rare in previous years, so the cast of The Idol Master was a significant change to the idea of what a voice actor could be. The impact of the games and the culture surrounding them would have effects that can still be felt to this day. One of those effects is the impact the Idol Master had on a local idol group whose career suddenly spiked in popularity. You might know them today as Perfume, a techno-pop girl group that specializes in dance and electronic sounding music. They've appeared in Rolling Stone, were covered by Pentatonics, performed at Coachella, and even aired on MTV. They're a global sensation nowadays, but it might not have been this way had it not been for some fans of the Idol Master. Back in 2000, a trio of girls formed an idol unit within Actors School Hiroshima. Ayaka Nishikawa, Yuka Kashino, and Yuka Kawashima became the pop unit Perfume, but the group was immediately off to a rough start. Kawashima quickly dropped out of the act before the trio could properly debut, causing the unit to add newcomer Ayano Amoto to the roster. The trio released 2 singles in 2002 under a local label and performed in small shows in local Hiroshima. Perfume was but a minor success in their small town, forcing the girls to move to Tokyo to seek better fortunes in a larger city with more exposure. During their Tokyo activities in 2003, they met a music producer called Yasutaka Nakata, who worked with them while they were performing under a talent agency called Beehive. The Perfume Idol unit released more music as an indie idol group, again only having moderate success under Beehive Records. Despite their sales numbers, the group managed to get the approval to join a major label, that being Tokuma Japan Communications. In 2005, Perfume would make their major label debut with Linear Motor Girl, which would rank 99 in the charts. They gained a new techno-pop and futuristic aesthetic, and they soon added to their discography with new sounds and songs. They would release a compilation album and more singles, but the future of the group was still shaky at best. Amuse Inc., owners of Beehive, were dropping Perfume's old label mates like flies. Perfume themselves were still fighting for success, as their music was still not really in the mainstream. Their sales weren't reaching the heights that they needed, and there were rumors at the time that the unit was in danger of disbanding if they couldn't find more success. Their varying amounts of triumphs would continue until 2007, when a set of circumstances would change their lives forever. In late 2006 and early 2007, Nico Nico Doga launched as a Japanese website alternative to YouTube where people could upload and store their own videos. Users could also leave comments that would overlay onto the videos, create video bookmarks called My Lists, and even tag other users' videos. In the early days of the site, there was a trend of videos focusing on anime, video games, and popular music at the time. Similar to the older videos on YouTube, a culture developed outside of the mainstream media, forming a unique community of internet denizens. Nico Nico Doga in particular seemed to have a trend towards otaku tastes, with many of the most popular videos being based on both anime and music from anime. Now, Perfume has a few shaky ties to the anime industry, but their music was catchy enough that it would appear in the background of a few videos online. And interestingly, a trend began when people began to make their own original videos using Perfume's music, including the fans of the Idol Master. In mid-2007, after the release of the Idol Master Xbox 360, users on Nico Nico Doga would make mad videos similar to the AMV trends on YouTube by using the footage of the Idol Master games on top of other people's music. Most were pop songs of other music from anime, however, one band in particular caught the eye of many users: Perfume. You see, Perfume's music managed to fit the sound of an idol groups at the time, while also carrying a futuristic aesthetic that balanced out with the Idol Master's visuals. Virtual idols like Vocaloid's Miku Hatsune and 765 production of the Idol Master simply weren't as common back then, so the overlap in similarities was very prominent. In addition, the music of Perfume and the dances of the Idol Master lined up very nicely in terms of tempo, which allowed for cleaner looking videos. As Perfume's discography continued to grow, the larger the sound library came for these types of videos, and the higher the quality of videos would be published. One fan in particular would gain a lot of notoriety from his work with Perfume and the IDOL Master. On July 1st, 2007, a producer called Wakamura-P would join the IMAS community by producing their own video of Ami and Yukiho performing the song Love EXE. While the video didn't have many views at the time of its release, Wakamura-P would follow it up with a video that would stun the users of Nico Nico Doga. A video titled The IDOL Master, Perfume, Perfect Star Perfect Style PV Style was uploaded to his channel and blew people away. The video featured Yukiho Hagiwara, Miki Hoshi, and Chihaya Kisaragi performing the Perfume song Perfect Star Perfect Style in the format of a music video with stunning video editing and production for 2007. Following this, videos using music from Perfume by Wakamura-P began to show up with a library that journeyed from Perfume's indie songs to some of their, at the time, current hits. Each video contained very sophisticated editing techniques, refined editing effects, and some very professional sound mixing and editing. The undertaking of each video also apparently came easy for Wakamura-P, and his videos established themselves for their incredibly high quality. These videos also included a new feature of Nico Nico Doga at the time, linking to Nico Nico Ichiba, or Nico Nico Market. Nico Nico Ichiba was a service where users could link or buy goods that related to the videos that they uploaded, such as music or merchandise. A lot of Perfume meets IDOL Master videos at the time apparently had this feature and linked to Perfume's music online. This new feature caused the sales for Perfume's discography to skyrocket, affecting their first compilation album with lackluster sales to suddenly become the top album on Amazon.co.jp's music bestsellers. In the summer of 2007, as the IDOL Master videos became more and more popular, their older album reached #1 on the Nico Nico Ichiban charts, and their fan service Sweet release suddenly jumped to 7th place in the charts. The internet quickly began to jump on both the vitality of the IDOL Master and Perfume, and suddenly, Perfume began to take off. Following their internet notoriety, Perfume's music began to be played regularly on the radio and caught the eye of an advertiser who chose the trio to take part in a national recycling ad campaign. With their new songs and online mads being produced by producers, Perfume began to top the charts and perform to sold-out shows, and it was quickly announced that Perfume would create another album titled Game. Again, producers promoted their release with music videos of their own and linked to the CD via their videos to the Nico Nico Ichiba. When the CD released, Game not only became the #1 sold item on Nico Nico Ichiba, it reached the #1 slot on the Oricon charts, which is basically like the Billboard of Japan, making them the first techno-pop group to reach the pinnacle in 25 years. Their previous album recharted as well as their 2 previous singles. Game went on to sell over 450,000 copies and was even certified double platinum. So, since all of this happened, Perfume has become an international sensation, releasing hit albums and singles that constantly bring in new fans and astound people all around the world. They have performed on a variety of stages, such as South by Southwest and Cannes Lions, and amazed the world with their sleek visuals and stellar performances. The group's hard work cannot be overstated, but it is nevertheless important to remember their humble beginnings. If the group hadn't found success online, there's a chance that they would never have been discovered at all. In addition, as part of the IDOL Master Master Artist 2 series released by Columbia, Japan, Yukiho Hagiwara, Yayoi Takatsuki, and Mami Futami have all covered one of Perfume's indie singles, Sweet Donuts, each with their own individualized arrangements. In episode 10 of the 2011 IDOL Master anime, a popular idol group called Barium appears as background characters and seem to be heavily based on Perfume, with one of the members even being named Nechi, similar to Nochi of Perfume. Wakamura-P has since become a freelance art director and designer for many projects, albeit not with the IDOL Master. Due to copyright worries, he decided to remove most of his IDOL Master works in order to keep his name clear for future work, which is completely understandable. That being said, Some of his videos almost appear lost to time, and it can be a little difficult to track them down online. Most of his current work focuses on Vocaloid and other independent projects where he maintains the copyright. However, several Perfume and Idolmaster videos do still exist and still show up online every so often. Often tagged on Nico Nico Doga as Perfume Master videos, they manage to keep the same spirit of the older videos with their own unique spins on the Perfume discography. I personally love the Idolmaster and Perfume, and both are very influential to the person that I am today. While it's sad to see that some of the old videos don't really exist in their original forms anymore, their legacies really do live on. And that was the legend of Perfume, the Idolmaster, and Wakamura-P. Are there any other stories in the Idolmaster's history that I should cover? Is there anything that you'd like for me to talk about? Just leave it in the comments. This has been Jenny Morgan with IMAS History. As they say at every Idolmaster event, it's IMAS everyone! IMAS!